Another RM80 we got a demo today. Life is hard. I think it's like 3 p.m. here Thursday afternoon. Finally seeing a break in the weather after 4 bike nights getting rained out. Rainiest month on record. Now it's stunning. Gonna rip around outside on some cool vintage motocross. What do you got there, Pops?
Another time capsule flashback to 1982. This is another classic from the J Wood collection. We're winding down here to the tail end of the 35 bikes. Every one he sold us was on point, from the brand new condition Christmas special to the Fox bikes down to the 380s, including the Brad Lackey special. This is a 1982 full floater. It's an absolute screamer, and this was in his living room for the last 15 years in exactly the shape it's in now. We took it in, took the tank off, carb off, cleaned the air filter, cleaned out the carburetor, made sure everything was dialed in perfectly, did a compression test on it, put a new spark plug in it, changed the oil on it, put a new chain on it. You can see the sprocket looks like brand new. I believe that's original sprocket. It's got a nice newer Dunlop. The front tires in brand new condition, less than a mile on it. The rear tires got maybe 10, 15 miles on it. Both quality Dunlop tires. And the rest of the bike is 100% stock original, right down to the graphics, which is pretty remarkable. One of the things John did, he was building concourse quality restored bikes out of everything he had, so he always started with mint original bikes like this one. And when you look closely at a bike like this, you look at the pegs, look at the shifter, look at the original factory bars, the swing arm graphics, and see this is in true original Survivor. One of the things I always recommend people checking is the bottom of the frame rails for dents, because if it was ridden off-road or in the woods, you'll see they're all dented up. Not this one. Another classic from the J Wood collection. Not much more to say about it other than you'll be hard-pressed to find an 82 in nicer shape. I could, you want to go inside and go over the work order? I think I pretty much covered everything by memory, but let's bring it in and we'll go over the work order real quick.
All right. The full floater.
Yep, full floater. This has the long travel full floater rear suspension with the nitrogen charged remote reservoir shock with the aluminum swing arm. Just a beautiful bike. The original seats in mint shape. All the plastics and graphics are exactly the way the bike came out of the showroom new. And we just went through it and serviced it and cleaned it up. A little bit of oil coming out of the muffler, common for a bike like this. Been sitting for a while. The two-stroke Burns oil.
Just a little loaded up.
A little loaded up. Yeah, it needs to be taken out and ridden a little bit. But you can see the swing arms in mint shape. No dents or dings on it. Just a little bit of oil coming out of the muffler. Again, the pegs are in excellent shape. The cases are in great shape. Kickstarter. Original plastics look really good. Let me grab the work order and I'll tell you what we've done so far. Starting at the top of the compression test, it checked out at a perfect 145 PSI with strong spark. Changed the gear lube on it. Took the carb apart, like I said, cleaned it, adjusted it, reset it, resealed the intake manifold, replaced the chain and adjusted it, removed the air box, cleaned it, installed a brand new air filter in it, replaced the fuel line, and put fresh gas in it. So not much in the way of parts, just an air filter with a cage, a fuel line, some gear lube, a chain, and a spark plug. Again, John always parked his bikes in good shape, so it doesn't really need much. The front brakes and rear brakes felt like brand new. They work beautifully. 8 hours labor on the bike, including 4 hours of detailing, cleaning, and painting. They painted the parts, some components on the engine, and 4 hours of service, plus $65 in parts. So a total work order of $853 to bring this to the state it's in right now, which is ready to race, vintage, or clean it up, put it in your museum. That's where it's going when we're done with it. It's going in the museum on display. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Click on the notification button next to the subscribe so you'll get all our new videos. The front number plate's even original on this thing. So shipping's pretty inexpensive on a little bike like this, anywhere on the East Coast for $500 or less. West Coast figure around $700. Again, the frame rails are mint. It's got the kickstand on it. Is there anything you'd like to add before we wrap this up?
Sure. Yeah, West Coast shipping you can expect to be a little bit cheaper. Figure $700 if you're in Oregon. Anywhere in Cali, $550 or less. Midwest, $550 or less. Fully licensed, enclosed, insured, transport.
I'm going to put her back on in the museum on display. You can go ahead and wrap it up. Good luck bidding, guys.
Thanks, Pops. She's going up on eBay. Auction link will be in the description of this video. Good luck bidding, guys, and God bless America.